The world of combat sports was shocked on March 7 when Jake Paul announced that he would fight boxing legend Mike Tyson on July 20. This announcement took everyone by surprise, and a huge stir arose on social media. In general, it was quite criticized. There were many people who were reluctant to this fight. Many important figures in the world of boxing and martial arts publicly showed their disagreement, mainly due to the age difference between the former heavyweight champion and the famous YouTuber. It's logical that Mike Tyson fans are worried about this fight, since many think that his legacy could be affected if he lost, or worse still, if he suffered a knockout. But in reality, how much will it affect his reputation if he loses to a guy 30 years younger than him? Let's remember that, after all, Jake Paul is a professional boxer, although inexperienced, which doesn't mean that he has not significantly improved his boxing skills in the last years. Jake Paul has been harshly criticized for facing a sports legend who is almost 60 years old. Almost everyone seems to disagree and feel some concern about Mike Tyson, assuming that Jake Paul will win. But, although the age difference is a very important factor, is it correct to think that one of the best boxers who has ever lived has no chance of beating Jake Paul? Mike Tyson has uploaded some videos of his latest training sessions, in which we can see him in great shape, with an incredible physique. The speed and explosiveness with which he releases the combinations is also surprising.
Day 3, you still wanna f with me?
But the question is whether he will be able to maintain it throughout the fight, since his resistance will not be the same as it was 20 years ago. On the other hand, the problem child's punches are no joke. He has knocked out several of his opponents, including 2 former UFC fighters, Ben Askren and former welterweight champion Tyron Woodley. In addition, Jake has also beaten other big names, such as Nate Diaz and the veteran Anderson Silva, so, definitely, no one has a doubt that Jake Paul knows how to fight, that he has acquired good skills and has knockout power. So there are several reasons to be worried about Mike in this fight, although it must be said that the first time Jake Paul faced a professional boxer, he was defeated, and we all know that boxing and mixed martial arts are very different, and in the vast majority of occasions in which a mixed martial arts fighter has fought in boxing against a professional boxer, he has been defeated. So, taking this into account, we can relativize the importance of Jake's resounding victories, although without taking away any merit. Let's remember that 3 years ago another boxing legend returned to the ring. Evander Holyfield fought against former UFC fighter Vitor Belfort. The fight didn't last long, as Belfort knocked out the former boxer in the first round. Holyfield was 58 years old, coincidentally the same age that Mike Tyson will be on July 20th, when he enters the ring. If we compare Holyfield's training videos with those of Mike at the same age, we can see that the difference in speed is very evident, so we could think that he is in better condition to fight. His last professional fight was in 2005, but in 2020 he came out of retirement to fight Roy Jones Jr. in an exhibition fight. Both boxers put on a very good show during the 8 rounds. Mike Tyson surprised with his punching speed and endurance. The result was a draw, but if it had been a professional fight, the judges probably would have given Mike the victory. His performance in this last fight may seem encouraging to his fans, but we must take several things into account. Firstly, Roy Jones Jr. was 51 years old, only 3 years younger than him, and secondly, this fight was 4 years ago, so his physical capacity may have worsened since then. Although it's true that he has been uploading training videos to his social networks during this time, we have also seen some bad habits of the former boxer, since he himself has confessed to smoking large amounts of weed and regularly taking hallucinogenic mushrooms. The truth is that Mike Tyson didn't have to take this fight. We don't know the real reasons why he made this decision. Some say that it's only because of the money. It would be really strange if the former heavyweight champion needed to do this fight for economic reasons, since, although in the past he has been bankrupt and with many debts, he currently has businesses that seem to be going quite well, such as the podcast or his marijuana plantation. But the money he can earn in this fight is very tempting, and it could be that Mike wants to take one last big check for his retirement. The favorite will continue to be Jake Paul, for logical reasons that we have just mentioned, although Mike Tyson can surprise and connect some power blows, of which, without a doubt, He still has. At the end of the day, it's a fight and anything can happen. Jake Paul cannot be overconfident, because any mistake can cost him dearly. Leave your thoughts on this controversial fight in the comments. Do you think Mike Tyson has a chance of beating Jake Paul, or is he too old to compete against someone 30 years younger than him? Thanks for watching the video. Don't hesitate to subscribe to Blood, Sweat and Tears for more content like this.